I want to do a quick tutorial today, not on anything technical, but on how to edit an interview. Now, every editor's going to have their own method of editing interviews. This is just the way I do it. It's sort of just like going from this to this. So this is a video we did a couple years ago. It's a National Geographic traveler video for the country of Oman. And there were about 4 interviews done during the course of this project. Abdul, Hamid, Lido, and Nader. The one I'm going to focus on is Hamid. He is the rock climber that we see in the video. Thomas at the office has also done a behind-the-scenes video of this project, so you can check that out as well if you want to see how they shot it. But this is going to be more focused on how we edited it, because you're only half done the project before the editor gets his hands on it. Now, Hamid is a mountain climber. He loves the outdoors, so he's going to talk about the beauty of the outdoors. His interview is 35 minutes of just straight talking.
I have been an adventure instructor for 2 years.
He's going to be presented questions, and he's going to give some answers, and Tom's going to react to how well he answered the questions in that one. He sort of stuttered, so hopefully as the editor you're like, oh, I hope Tom got that again.
Just one more time.
I have been an adventure instructor for 2 years.
I like that. Okay, I'll just chop that out and then just lift it up to there, so that now when I select everything on that second layer, I'm just selecting the things that I want. So now, as you can see here, I've gone through the interview, I've made all my edits, and you can see highlighted on the timeline what are the sound bites that I want to go forward from the raw interview. What I do is I make a cut down timeline, and then I'll want to just squish it all down so that I can see how much I've got to work with. From there, I'll just go through and I'll catalog everything. Like this clip, for example.
The landscape in Oman is very unique because
it's him talking about the landscape, so maybe I'll give the landscape a certain label. Let's make it magenta. So every time I see a magenta clip, I'll know that's going to be him talking about the landscape, and from there I'll edit that down to make it more concise. In this interview, Tom did some pickups, and that's really where we got the best sound bites for the intro.
when the sun comes up and then when the sun sets, it's just very beautiful, and sometimes you just sit there and forget about time.
That's just really good stuff, and we can edit out the beginning of
Sun
this.
comes up,
We don't need to hear about the sun coming up.
and then when the sun sets,
We can just hear, and then when the sun sets, because a good sunsets, we have them in the rushes, in the B-roll, so we're going to use that when that shot appears. Once you do have a knack for it, you'll be able to just skim through interviews really quickly, find the exact thing that you're looking for that's to the brief, and then at the end you'll find yourself with stuff like this.
when the sun sets, you enjoy the different in colors. Sometimes you just sit there and forget about time, and you will never get bored of it.